I never experienced not having an income.
Deanna Johnson, an IT project manager, found herself for the first time ever without a job. Her stepfather told her about Cascade's Career Ministry, and she gave it a try.
It was a major spiritual struggle for me. I've been saved since I was 12, and I mean praying, speaking in tongues, saved, kind of saved. And it was a real discouragement because I knew God hadn't left me, but my faith had to really kick in, and I just had to pray without ceasing, and I had to pray with believing, just really reading James 2. And the Career Network really, they gave scriptures, they talked about faith, they talked about being discouraged, and it's okay to be a saint and be discouraged, but Jesus died for that too. So, I mean, everyone, just like I said, they helped.
Christian camaraderie and support of what the ministry is all about. Last October, Cascade served as host to U.S. Labor Secretary Linda Solis during a faith-based job symposium. Pastor Moss and job seekers like Foster Smith had an opportunity to meet one-on-one with the secretary. Smith was also impressed by the level of support he received when he needed it the most. His sentiments are a common theme among job seekers.
What Cascade helped me to understand and helped me to do was to remain vigilant, to remain constant, to remain steady, not lose focus on what my goal was.
Michelle Skipper is vice chair of the Career Network. She says the ministry is open to the community and to the Cascade family and urges you to take that first step.
We even provide mentoring, and so it's not just about you coming and sitting in a group. We check back with you. We're now sending out surveys so that we can do better, to see what we can do better, see individualized. If you want resume assistance, we're doing that individually. We also assign someone, so if you have an interview coming up tomorrow, you have a contact person to give them a call and say, hey, I have this interview, let's practice. What questions do you think will be answered? So again, we now customize it to that individual on an individual basis.
Career Network Chair Donald Sykes also wants to remind you that the Career Network ministry is a ministry first. Former job seekers like Deanna Johnson agree. After attending meetings for several months, she ended up with more than one job offer.
I needed to be humbled. I really did. And I think my faith has increased because the job that I got, and through the prayers of the folks at the Career Network and the encouragement in my faith, I'm making more money than I've ever made in my life. And I'm working with one of my favorite bosses that I worked with back in 2005. But I don't think that I would have had the confidence to interview as well as I did had I not had that boost from the career ministry, you know, those tweaking of my resumes, because I really used the same resume for the job that I have now that was tweaked for the government. It's a wonderful story, and I know it's divine intervention, but I would truly say that I was humbled in my valley, but I also was lifted up to somewhere I never thought I would be.